China could be preparing the ground to open the rapid billion-dollar industry for Zimbabwe. China, the biggest consumer in the world, produces 600,000 tons against a demand of 1 million tons. The remainder are imports, and that means prices remain high for their market. Are Zimbabwean farmers ready to take the opportunity? In the following report, we explain why agriculture exports to China could rise if this market is opened up.
It's fact these are small, beautiful creatures. And it's also a fact that this is a $7 billion industry. And Zimbabwe farmers are well aware of that, at least for now. These breeders have gathered for a 2-day training workshop aimed at improving their skills. And it was revealed at the workshop that there will be an establishment of a chain of restaurants selling rabbit meat and then exports. It could be a game changer.
In line with our objectives, we have partnered with private investors to launch a chain of eateries and restaurants known as Rabbit Grills.
Zimbabwe's growth as a rabbit meat producer has been massive. The country has also spearheaded the formation of a Confederation of Rabbit Producers in Africa, which is chaired by Regis Nyamakanga. Nyamakanga, who is also the president of the Zimbabwe Commercial Rabbit Breeders Association, said the establishment of an abattoir in Harare was a step forward for them.
Notably, we successfully secured investment for the establishment of the abattoir that you've seen, Minister, which is one of the largest in Africa. South Africa used to have the largest abattoirs in Africa.
China has stood with the breeders in the southern African country. They supplied some of the experts for the training workshop. The question has been, are they preparing the ground for future exports?
China is Zimbabwe's largest importer of agri products. In 2023, China imported agri products from Zimbabwe reached $682 million, accounting for 40% of China's total imports from Zimbabwe.
We feed them on pellets and hay and water.
The Chinese believe they can provide Zimbabwe with one of the biggest markets.
China is also the largest consumer of rabbit meat globally. We can also explore the possibility of importing rabbit meat from Zimbabwe in the future.
Deputy Minister for the Agriculture Ministry had an opportunity to meet the Chinese delegation. He said there is a big opportunity for Zimbabwe to increase agriculture exports to China.
The Chinese consumes 1 million tons of rabbits, and they are only producing 600,000 tons of rabbits.
So this is our final product, which is ready for the market.
He said a process now needed to be initiated that will see Zimbabwe directly access the Chinese market.
We are going to sit down with our Chinese partners and start all the necessary procedures for us to be able to export rabbits into China, like what we did in other agricultural products like tobacco, macadamia, you name citrus. Now we're working on blueberries and other different crops.
The foundations have been set. If these farmers can rise to the occasion and if the Chinese market can open up for Zimbabwe, it could just be a beautiful chapter. For ZTN Prime, I'm Goechgada in Harare.
Konapo, ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294.